everyone, welcome back to La Forêt French class. Today we'll do a very important grammar topic in French, that is conjugation of regular ER verbs in present tense. So in French we have three different verb groups and the ER verbs constitute the regular first group verbs or the premier group verbs. So regular ER verbs are the verbs that end with ER in their infinitive form and are conjugated in a similar pattern. Now, infinitive form of a verb means when a verb is not conjugated. The equivalent in English could be to live, to eat, to sleep, and so on. Now, one more important thing to remember here is that all ER verbs are regular verbs except for the verb aller, which means to go. Aller is an irregular verb and is conjugated in a whole different way. So moving on, we'll now learn how to conjugate regular ER verbs in present tense. For example, let's take the verb parler. So the first thing that we have to do here is remove the ER ending. Okay, so then we'll be left with the verb stem, that's parle. P-A-R-L. Okay, so we remove the ending ER and we are now left with the verb stem. Okay, so with this we will add some special endings. So you can see already on the screen it's given. So for je we'll add E, for tu we'll add ES, for illo we'll add E, for nous we'll add ONS, for vous we'll add EZ, for il we'll add ENT. So now that we know the end conjugations for the ER verbs, let's start conjugating the verb itself. So what we'll do is we'll keep the verb stem and add the ending. Okay, so let's start. Je parle, we add E. Tu parles, we add ES. On parle, we add E. Nous parlons, we add ONS. Vous parlez, we add EZ. Il parle, we add ENT. So, in case of je parle, tu parles, on parle, the pronunciation of parle is exactly the same. In spite of the fact that in tu parles there is ES added at the end, but it sounds like parle, the S is not really pronounced. Okay. Same thing goes with the third person plural one. So it's P-A-R-L-E-N-T, but again it's il parle. Okay. So now let's learn some exceptions to this case. Okay, so there are basically two exceptions that are there in ER verbs. So the verbs ending with GER and CER. So they are conjugated in a slightly different manner. Okay, so let's take an example. We'll take the verb manger. Okay, it means to eat. So the conjugations of manger you can see on the screen already. It's je mange, tu manges, on mange, nous mangeons, vous mangez, il mange. So in case of nous mangeons, you can see instead of just ONS we have added EONS. Okay, so if we won't add this EONS and we just add ONS, it would sound like nous mangeons. Okay, so to make the pronunciation smoother, we add EONS to make it mangeons. Okay. A similar type of thing happens with verbs ending in CER. For example, let's take the verb commencer. It means to start or to commence. Okay. So the conjugations of commencer will come on the screen. We'll go through them once. Je commence, tu commences, on commence, nous commençons, vous commencez, il commence. Now in case of nous commençons, you can see that we have a C cedille here. Okay, so we had to add this cedille because otherwise the pronunciation will be nous commençons. So to change the sound of C from ko to so, we added the cedille so that the pronunciation is again smoother. Okay, so these are the two exceptions that come in ER verb endings, GER and CER. Other than this, all the other verbs are conjugated in the same pattern that I just mentioned some time before. and only the verb aller is an irregular verb, so it's conjugated in a whole different way. So here on screen I'll give you a list of ER verbs that you can conjugate in the same pattern that we just did today. If you want, you can note them down even. So finally, that's it for today guys. Thank you for watching the video. Au revoir, merci.